Senate Majority Leader Howard Baker in 1993 wrote that compromising the filibuster, quote, would topple one of the pillars of American democracy, the protection of minority rights from majority rule. The Senate is the only body in the federal government where these minority rights are fully and specifically protected, end of quote. Simply put, the nuclear option would eviscerate the Senate and turn it into a second House of Representatives. If that were the case, we'd have a unicameral body.
Change the Senate rules to accommodate major piece of legislation without requiring 60 votes.
So you support a carve-out of the filibuster for voting rights?
The only thing standing between getting voting rights legislation passed and not getting passed is the filibuster. I support making an exception on voting rights for the filibuster.
It is not only a bad idea, it upsets the constitutional design and does a disservice to the country. No longer would the Senate be a different kind of legislative body that the founders intended. No longer would the Senate be the saucer to cool the passions of the immediate majority.
The American people want less partisanship in this town, but everyone in this chamber knows that if the majority chooses to end the filibuster, if they choose to change the rules and put an end to democratic debate, then the fighting and the bitterness and the gridlock will only get worse.
And if all this takes eliminating the filibuster, another Jim Crow relic, in order to secure the God-given rights of every American, then that's what we should do.
The Senate, we have to get rid of what's called the filibuster rule. We have to. And if we don't, the Republicans will never get anything passed. You're wasting your time.
Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has ruled out changing Senate rules for legislation.
There's not a single senator in the majority who thinks we ought to change the legislative filibuster, not one.
Fracturing the legislative filibuster changes the Senate institutionally forever. This is no small matter. I, as you recall, said no to President Trump on numerous occasions to his suggestion that the Republican majority in the Senate do the same thing. They continue to wave this threat over the minority, and our anticipation is that this is designed to ratchet up the pressure on Senator Manchin and Senator Sinema, who've made it clear that they think the way the Senate functions should not be changed.